So apparently there's talk in the United States legislative branch about withdrawing from NATO, which is really, really interesting. I think it was Thomas Massey who's sponsoring the bill. I can't remember who's co-sponsoring it in the House of Representatives. And in the Senate, my very own state of Utah Senator Mike Lee is actually writing similar legislation. For those of you who aren't super familiar with how U.S. legislation works, either the Senate or the House of Representatives, we'll just say House of Representatives writes a bill. It can start at the Senate too, but they'll draft for legislation. If it passes there, then they'll pass it to the Senate. The Senate you'll usually make changes and then pass it, and then it goes back to the House, and just keeps going back and forth until everyone no longer is adding changes, and then it's brought to the president. He can either veto it or approve it, and he can't veto if more than 2/3 of each, the House and the Senate, are vote for it. Anyway, it's at first I was kind of bothered by it because I'm not really a fan of like the isolationist wing of the Republican Party that's kind of arising, who would be perfectly happy to leave Ukraine to the predations of Russia, leave the rest of the Middle East to the predations of Iran. But honestly, the idea is kind of growing on me. Like, honestly, it's my first concern was like, we're just leaving Ukraine to the Russians, but Ukraine is not part of NATO, and they actually kind of can't be part of NATO. Otherwise, Russia will declare war on NATO. So, if anything, that would give us a little more room to work with there. And also, the rest of NATO, like what America's carrying, we pay not only like orders of magnitude more into NATO, but we pay a significantly higher percentage of our GDP than other countries do. So yeah, we're kind of carrying NATO, and while we're at it, just withdraw from the UN. I mean, the idea that we should be united with Putin or Xi Jinping is absolutely ridiculous, and I reject the premise entirely. So while they're thinking about that, they should just leave the UN, do our own Brexit, if you will. And that's I guess what I got for you. Haven't done this kind of content much, but see you guys later.